Hello, hello, it's George Prince again, your online success coach. And I want to cover a little subject today about consistency. Now, a lot of people do a lot of different things, whether they're traffic driven or whether they make videos or whether they are in their marketing. Whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent with it. And if you're not consistent with it, then you might as well not start it. A lot of people join and jump from one business to another. Rain Buns, Island, Wake Up Now, whatever, or the smaller companies. And the thing is that if you join a company and then quit the next week, that's absolutely ridiculous, because whatever you're doing in your business or the journey you're on, it's not ever going to get anywhere by just hoping and taking no action and then not giving a chance to it. That's just, to me, an utter waste of resources, time, effort, and everything. You have to really work on your inner development and your inner mindset before just hopping out in the internet world and saying, hey, I'm going to make a buck of it. And the point that I'm going to cover here is being consistent. So whatever you set out to do, whether it's on social media or whatever it is, just take one item and be consistent at it. I am one that can manage several things at once. So I am doing a lot of things consistently, including making videos, because that's a powerful platform. And then, I'm doing traffic, web designing, coaching, a lot of different stuff when I get off work after playing Army, as they say. So that's the point. That's what I do, is to consistently be consistent about what you're doing. Whether it's networking offline or networking online, or whether it's messaging people. Take a technique and just be consistent at it. If you can do more than one, that's good. But never lose the sight where you want to be consistent at it. You want to keep doing it over and over and over, especially when you find something that works or something that resonates with you. You definitely want to zero in on it and do it consistently. And don't be always drawn off of the shiny ball syndrome where, oh my goodness, this could be good and that could be good in this latest software and this greatest thing since sliced cheese. And that's the thing, is that you can't just hop all over the place. You have to concentrate, at least initially. You have to concentrate, and you have to be consistent about what you're doing, whatever it is. You have to stick with it, and you have to keep doing it. And you say, well, I don't see anything after a week, or I don't see any of this. Don't let that discourage you, because the more you say that, the more you won't get any results. If you're saying, I never can make this happen, or I don't know how anybody else does it, blah, 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 it's good to actually follow people to see what they do. But try to pattern them, that's going the wrong way. You got to brand yourself, and you have to do it your own way, and that's how it works for them, and that's how it works for me, is branding myself, being who I am, and being consistent at being that same person. I'm not trying to be Tony one of the Empower members, or what do I say, Aaron Rand. I've actually been watching a lot of videos of the great speakers out there. You don't have to be like them, and because they succeeded doesn't mean that you're going to succeed. A lot of people say, "Oh, let's follow this formula, and you'll get money out the other side." That only works for some, because it only resonates with a few. And it may resonate with you, it may not. Maybe what I'm saying here, or what I can offer you as to be able to help you with all the tools and background educational platform we have, maybe it will resonate with you, and maybe it will not. But most of the time it will, because I'm not so introspective. Well, the point is that I'm making is that you have to be consistent at what you're doing, whatever it is. Whatever it is, don't give up, be consistent at it. And once you kind of automate that, which I help you doing if you want, you can then move on. That's why I'm able to handle so much at the same time, because I automate a lot of different stuff, and then make a system, and then I move on and offer it to my team. So if you're one of those people, good for you. But I'm not here to be anything but consistent, and that's what you guys can be, is consistent at whatever you're doing, whether it's making videos or whether it's bringing people into your company, or whether it's traffic, or whether it's just not any of those, but just conveying value. That is going to go the furthest way. If you're able to be consistent at 2 or 3 different things at once, good for you. That will make it, bring stuff together even faster. So that's what I wanted to pass on to you guys, is being consistent. That is very, very important. Stop bouncing all over the place, because you try to do so many different things at once, you accomplish none of them. Honestly, that's exactly what's going to happen. You can't accomplish so many things at one time. You start with one, move to another, and then to another. Once you have perfected that, build on it. And don't quit until you see it taking traction. And then continue it and help automate it so you can move on and build to it. That's what I do. So anyway, that's my tip for you guys. Being consistent. This is Prince Online Coaching, your success coach. Have a good one.